Hey, Abby. You asked for a quick video tutorial on that whole radicals thing. Happy to do that. So what I have is your assignment book, this one, and looking at the practice pages, which are pages 9 and 10. Okay, so bear with me here. I'm going to be writing upside down with the webcam. Just close your eyes for a minute because the camera's going to get shaky. There. I hope that's clear. So, what this says is evaluate the following: negative cube root of 27. So, my first step is I have to factor out 27. And I know that 27 is 3 times 9, and 9 is 3 times 3. So, I have three threes as my factors of 27. So, to cube root 27, I could also write this as the negative cube root of 3 cubed. Good night. And then, should have had a different color. The cube root and the cube cancel each other out. So now I'm left with negative 3. And you would find that same thing if you were to type this into your calculator. Okay, I can do the same thing here. 125 factors out to be 5 times 5 times 5. And 512, let me see, well, that's 4 times. I'm going to hit pause and do the math and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So 125, when I factor it down, I get 5 times 5 times 5. It's a cube root. So I'm looking for groups of 3 of the same prime factor repeated. There's a group of 3. Here, I get 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, blah, blah, blah. Put them in groups of 3. There's a group of 3. There's a group of 3. There's a group of 3. So I can write this as cube root 5 cubed on top. And on the bottom, I get 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed, 2 cubed. Okay, so then I get rid of the cube root and I get rid of the cube together. And I'm left with 5 over top of 2 times 2 times 2, or 5 over 8. Now, sometimes it happens that you have a number that doesn't do this neatly. So, for example, if I were to take the square root of 512. So we figured out here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all square rooted, and I'm going to put them in groups of 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, I can count. Okay, groups of 2. So when I kill the square root sign, it can come off of this and that and that and that, but I cannot unsquare root this guy because he doesn't have a partner. There's not groups of 2. So this becomes 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times square root of 2. I have to keep the square root there. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that's 4, 8, 16 root 2. Now, I might not be sure whether or not I've done this correctly. So, I can take, hang on. There we go. clear. So I'm going to take 512 and square root that. And I get a ridiculously long, nasty number. 22.627, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Then I'm going to check this side. 16 times the square root of 2 equals also a big, long, ugly, ridiculous number, but it's the same big, long, ugly, ridiculous number. So that tells me I've done this correctly. One more example, and if you would like to skip over this for about 3 minutes into the future, do so. But I'm just going to do one more example of this style of question. Alrighty, square root of 72. Simplify it. So I'm going to go through my factor tree. 72, it's an even number, divided by 2 equals, okay, I can divide by 2 again. I can divide by 2 again. And I know 9 is 3 times 3. Okay, and all of this is still square rooted. Then I look for my pairs. This is a square root, so I'm looking for groups of 2. There's a pair. There's a pair. My 2 doesn't have a partner. Okay, so this guy can come out of the square root, and so can this one, but this one has to stay in the square root. I get 2 times the square root of 2 times 3, or 6 root 2. And using my big, long, ugly number test, 72 square root, 8.4 something. 6 times the square root of 2, 8.4 something. So I've done that correctly. All right. So that's how you evaluate a root. Our goal is to get the number under the square root to be as small as possible. Okay, smallest possible number under the root. And sometimes it'll do neatly where you can get nothing left in the root, and sometimes you do have something left over. Okay, I'm going to pause and do a second video on going the opposite direction. Nope, never mind, because I see there's more and more question of this type. Root 72, I just did. I wasn't looking ahead far enough. Okay, cube root 24. Pause the video, see if you can do that yourself, and then come back here and check your work against mine. That's the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Right? 8 times 3 is 24. Okay. Group of 3. Lunar. So then this becomes 2 times the cube root of 3. All right. Now I'm going to stop, start a new video of going the opposite direction.